Floydle. Lord have mercy, Justin. What the heck's going down, my friend?
Well, we're here at the 2014 NAMM Show.
60th anniversary of the Stratocaster.
It is.
And you've been conjuring up some wicked activities with these Strats, some new options, some new old options. I'm dropping microphones, but that's all right, continue on.
Okay, so basically in the 60th anniversary of the Strat, in our bubbling cauldron of new guitars, we are honoring the past, present, and future of the Strat, and this is the past, basically. The 1954 Stratocaster, which we have not made in production before to this level of detail. It's a storied guitar, it's a rare guitar, the first year of the Stratocaster. Obviously you can see from like the pickup covers, the switches, all that stuff that's different. But the 54 was kind of odd because the Strat hadn't really settled into what it was going to become. Which, you know, happened later in the 56, 57, etc. So this guitar, you know, we went out and we found 3 or 4 of them, and we did the whole deep forensics and took them apart, you know, while the owners, you know, bit their fingernails, and, you know, and really tried to discern, you know, the recipe, you know, and figure out what the magic was that made these guitars so cool. And because they were made in, you know, back in basically a small shop, one at a time, you know, the manufacturing wasn't the same, so you had the repeatability wasn't the same, so there was a lot of variance between these guitars. So we really had to be like, you know, here's 3 different neck shapes, so which neck shape are we going to go with? And we kind of did a greatest hits compilation and made a fantastic 54 out of all of the work that we did. New pickups that we made, completely voiced off of our favorite set that we heard. We did resource this polystyrene plastic that's on the pickup covers, on the knobs and stuff, which is one of the reasons they're rare. It is a little bit more less robust material, but it's got a really nice nice kind of chunkier neck shape, really rolled over edges when you feel the way that it's just buttery. And you know, and just, you know, the side seam, the spreads weren't exactly always symmetrical, and a lot of times it was a 2-piece body, but it was not symmetrical, so the seam was off to the side. All the contours are rolled off real nice and real smooth. We even went to the extent of copying all of the ephemera that comes with it. Everything you get that comes in the case is exactly as it was in 1954.
So it's got that funkier case that's more form-fit?
It doesn't have the violin case. It actually has the center pocket case, which was later 54, correct? Because the other one was a pretty flimsy case.
Right, okay.
But it has like the old advert, it has, you know, the hang tag that would come with it, the kind of sales brochure that came with the original Strat, so you really have a complete collector's item. And we're only making 1,954 of these this year.
Well, there you go. That was my next question. How many are coming down?
1,954 this year only, and they'll all be gone pretty quick, so.
Cool. And these are production line pieces, not a custom shop.
These are production line pieces, but it's part of our Pure Vintage series, which is really ups the kind of, you know, the level of accuracy and replication, so.
Cool.
Yeah.
Very nice. It sounds magnificent in every position it's got. Glassy deliciousness, ladies and gentlemen. Greg Koch here with the Wildwood crew at NAMM 2014 with Justin Norvell from Fender Musical Instruments. We'll see you cats on the flippity flop.